what's going on, guys? Welcome back to AriesEDC and another edition of TNFNU, Thoughts and Feelings and Updates. So, you know it's going to happen, but it's true. It's that time of year again where we start being thankful for the things that we have and where you are. And I hope all of you had a great Thanksgiving. For us here in the United States, that's a big deal, where we get to give thanks to all of our loved ones and where we are in life, really. And I have to thank all of you. This channel, really any channel, is nothing without you, without people watching, people following what we do, sharing our content, being a part of the story for which we tell. And I am super thankful to all of you because I do my best to try to tell my story through this media, and hopefully somebody enjoys it. Whether it's a build along, whether it's the monthly builds, whether it's just a review of something I like, or maybe something I not necessarily am a fan of. And it's something that I try to take you on the ride and get you involved with everything that's going on here in the channel. And with that, I am very, very thankful to have the amount of subscribers that I do and the really cool YouTube family for which I am now a part of. The community has been absolutely amazing and continues to surprise me every single day with the support for which it shows for everybody within it. And it's been absolutely amazing and mind-blowing, and it's been amazing to be part of it. And I can't believe I can even say that I am part of this community. I am friendly with people that I look up to, and I have made so many connections and so many jumps on this channel to make it better. And even in my making part of things, you guys are always very helpful to push me to do a better job with that as well. So I've started to do more reviews and trying to be a better maker. And with every build, I learn a little bit more. And it's because really you guys make comments, and I read your comments, and I try to reply to every single one, or at least put a heart on it and like it. And, you know, all of that feedback is awesome because then I get to share that content with you on some of the stuff that I'm working on, whether it's how do you do the sheath? How do you do the etching? How do you do this? How do you do that? I'd like to see more of this. And I try my best to show that to you. Sometimes if you're like, how do you shape a handle? Well, that could be a whole video on just how to shape a handle because it takes me several hours to do that. But that's not going to happen on this. Maybe during a live stream, which I do all the time in the shop where you're just hanging out watching me work. But during the build alongs, that's why I try to time lapse stuff and maybe do some voiceover. Anyway, neither here nor there. I just wanted to take the time to really thank all of you for being a supporter of the channel. Everybody who's subscribed, you leave a comment, you're part of the live streams, you're part of the community and the AriesEDC family here on YouTube. I thank you. So from the bottom of my heart, thank you so much for all the support. And I'm looking forward to growing and looking forward to everything that next year has in store, because I got some pretty cool news today, which I'll share with you in the updates, which let's go ahead and talk about. So updates. Updates. Why not? So all of the November builds have been sent out except for one. And I, of course, made a whoopsie, and I'm trying to correct that, and we're going to shift some knives around. But I have one that I'm still waiting to get that sent out. But all 4 out of the 5 builds are done. So the 80 CRV2 naked or skeletonized gargoyle is done. The pedal is done, and the gargoyle and the 3 AEBs are done. The AEB pedal, the AEB cardinal, and the AEB bloom harpoon are done. That leaves just one, and that is the other gargoyle, which looks like this. It's been glued up. It's been all pinned. It has the purple mammoth molar, and I know it doesn't look like much now, but it looks, this is the Damilux material, which I already kind of polished the fronts, and it has that nice purple in it, so you can see the purple. So once all of this is all rounded and shaped and everything else, the purples are going to come through and match up with this. Awesome. So everything's lined up fairly well, and it's going to look pretty darn cool. The gargoyle's 4 fingers, your pinky gets right there at that little groove back there, and it's going to be really, really cool. And I'm going to try to get a high polish on that the best that I can. If not, it's going to be a real high polish hand sanding, which still is going to look pretty awesome. So November is almost done. I just have this one knife to do, and hopefully during the live stream this week, which is the day that this video comes out, we're going to be working on this. So that's going to be really, really cool, which leaves December. So once I'm done with that, then I can start working on December. And again, just a reminder, December is going to be all about the thorn. So this is the thorn, and I am doing 6 thorns. I'm going to do 6 in 80 CRV2, which is a non-stainless steel blade. So there's going to be 3 of this and 3 in stainless. And the 3 stainless have been sent out to Peters, and they are in the hardening section, which was this week. But I probably won't get those back until late next week. So by the next TNFNU, hopefully I'll have all 6 back here and I can get them all done. So as soon as I'm done with this one and have this one all completely buttoned up, all my attention is going to go on these. I have, this one has been hand sanded and pretty much prepped for heat treat, which leaves me these 2 that I need to get hand sanded and prepped for heat treat. Once they're heat treated, then we can clean them up and start working on the handles. So I'm hoping by time these are all cleaned up, heat treated, maybe the stainless will be back as well, and I can work on all 6 at one time. That's a lot, but we're getting really close. And just a reminder, you guys see all these bright colors back here. This is all the, let's get their card, Carbon Waves Turbo Glow G10. So you gotta check out Carbon Waves. They have some really cool handle materials. So if you're a knife maker and you want to get some really cool stuff, man, they got some really, really cool stuff. And this stuff is bright. All of that glows really well, except for the purple. The purple is a little bit of a dull glow, but it still glows in the dark. But man, these other ones are very bright. So all of the thorns are all going to be glow-in-the-dark materials, black pins, black sheaths, but man, they're going to be popping with that color. So I'm excited about December and getting all of these done, and hopefully I'll have them all done before the holidays. That would be absolutely amazing for me to drop all of these on the Etsy store. You probably won't receive them by the holiday, by Christmas, but maybe you would. I don't know. I have no idea. We're going to see where that takes us and see how far we get. Then if I can get all of those done, I can get an early start on January, which I know some of you are very excited about. January, I'm doing 5 builds. I'm going to do the Rockhopper XL. So I'm doing the large version of the Rockhopper. I've actually gone back and I didn't like the handle. The handle still was not long enough. I wanted it a full 4-finger blade. I a full 4-finger handle, and it's not quite there. So I went back, I played with the design, I drew it out a little bit more. So we have this, so it's a little longer. It's a little longer. I have not put this into wood yet. So it's just a little longer. So now your pinky will be right there on that handle. So now that is going to be a full 4-finger knife. So you can see that. Let's turn that upside down so you can kind of get a good idea. So you're still going to get a full purchase on that, but yet it stays within what my opinion of EDC is. So the EDC, the Rock Copper XL, I think that's going to look pretty cool. We have the Cardinal XL, which is going to be a full 4 fingers. It has that nice drop point blade, the nice belly on it. That's going to be a really neat, I think that's going to be a very utilitarian camp knife, hunting knife, a lot of outdoorsman knives. So that one's going to be pretty fun. I haven't made up my mind what steels I'm going to be used. So I'm going to I need to buy a bunch. I need to sell this one, and I don't know. So anyway, somewhere in December, I'm going to be making a steel purchase. Then I'm going to go small, and I'm working on this shape. So it's kind of a Wharncliffe bloom. So it has a bloom, but it has that nice Wharncliffe kind of shape to it. So this is kind of a rendering that I've been working on for it. So that's going to be kind of cool. I think that will be an awesome little fixed blade option. I am doing the new kind of bird and trout knife. There's something I want to call it the Hawk. I really want to call it the Hawk, but I feel like so many people have a Hawk, and it's throwing me off. And then I was like, ooh, somebody mentioned Kestrel, which I really like the Kestrel, but a Kestrel is a falcon, not a hawk. And I want it to be a hawk. And I was looking up small hawks, and it's like, what's a small hawk? The small hawk. I can't call it the small hawk. So I don't know. There's other names. You guys have all helped out. You've all given me a bunch of different ideas. I don't know. I'm going to come up with something for it, but we're going to work on it. But that thing should be pretty cool. And that's kind of like the rendering I'm going for, where you have the full grind back here. So will actually be a sharpened edge all the way. And then the handle will start about right in here. And you have like a little cool choke up position where the edge is. So I want to get that done. So that's like a kind of a small blade, but with a full 4-finger handle. So I think some of you will appreciate that. And then I'm going to do a pistol. This is going to be kind of a special build that I'm decided to do. And so I have those 5 blades. So the Cardinal, the Bloom, the full pistol, the Rock Copper, and the new bird and trout. So that's going to be 5 blades that I'm going to be working on. I have an idea for handles, kind of, sort of. I'm not going to go too crazy. And I think I'm going to make some of these pass around knives. That's an idea I have. What do you guys think? I think it's time. I did it last year with that bloom, and all of the channels got a chance to see the bloom. Some of them didn't want to see it. Some of them did. And it got me some really great feedback. And I would like to do that again, because there's some channels that missed out that I feel like they would like to experience one of my blades. So maybe the bloom, because that kind of more represents my style. If this turns out really well, maybe that could be something I could do for the pass around. I would love to get the Rock Copper XL into some people's hands, like Casey's over at Knives Fast. He owns a Rock Copper, so I think it'd be cool for him to experience the Rock Copper XL. And maybe if it turns out really well, maybe this. I haven't fully fleshed out everything yet, but I think maybe getting that into people's hands might be pretty awesome as well. So we'll see. I don't know. we'll see how that month comes out. So hopefully January will be a cool month. I'll get started. Hopefully I can get started a little early in January, because I don't know how many of those are going to be stainless, how many aren't going to be stainless. I don't really know all of that yet. I have steel here to use for all of those things, but it's kind of like, I don't know. So I think January I'm going to be doing those, and hopefully it'll start the year off right. February is going to be blooms. So I'm going to do all blooms. I have all of them here ready to go. And I guess I'll talk to you guys about that here in a minute. Well, I'll go ahead and tell you. So I have dangled the carrot of the production blooms for you guys. And I heard back from the company that I'm working for. And believe me, I will tell you who that is once more has been worked out. But they got back. I honestly haven't heard back from them in quite some time, and I've been sending them emails. And I thought I hurt somebody's feelings. I thought I may have said something and it didn't translate properly, and I may have hurt somebody's feelings. So I sent an apology. This is just because I have low self-esteem and I feel like I'm making everybody angry. But I sent them an email saying, apologizing if I had done something. I don't want it to ruin our relationship, about yada yada. And he got back to me. He was like, no, we're just super busy. Don't worry about apologizing. What's your address? We want to send you some samples. Now, I don't know if that's samples of the production bloom or samples from that company that they just want to share with me. We'll see, I guess. Whatever shows up, we'll see. I'm really hoping it's the production bloom, because I would love to be able to get that in my hand and share that with you guys, because I know some of you are like, what's going on with that? So I'm hoping to be able to get that to you guys so I can share that with you. And then maybe that can come out at the same time I'm trying to get all these other custom blooms done. And I think that would be kind of cool if I could do the production blooms alongside the production stuff. I don't know. So, I don't know. There's really not going to be a comparison. I mean, the custom work is the custom and the production is the production. But I think it'll still be pretty cool to look at. So anyway, that's kind of what's going on with that. I have a ton of reviews that need to come out. I have both the full-size Militaw with the Ultim in 154 cm. I have the mini Militaw in the G10 and their little party Damascus G10 that they have on this one. This one looks pretty cool, so I'm excited about doing the review on those. The giant bag of knives that I just received, I did all the knives in there except for this one. And I saved my favorite for last because I just wanted to savor every bit of this one that I possibly could. This is the TRM Neutron. I don't know what the handle material is or anything else, but oof, man, this thing is so cool. And gosh, yep, it's on the list. It's now on the list. You hear me? One day. So I needed to do the review on that. I've been putting off the review on this one because I really want to do it. And to be honest with you guys, I think I might be doing a holiday giveaway at some point in time. And I think I want to do a giveaway for this knife somehow. Maybe just channel members, making it available for channel members for the holidays. But I need to do something. I want to pay that forward. That was a win that I won this from KC. And it's a very cool knife, but it's just really not my design style or size. So I want to pay it forward. It's in perfect working order. There's nothing wrong with it. S35 VN steel made by Concept. It's a frame lock, full titanium with all that really cool milling in it. That milled clip, backspacer. Yeah, it's a really cool knife. The etches. But I want to pay that forward to you guys. I also need to do a review on the Through Night Mini Catapult or Catapult Mini Pro. I got to do the review on this thing. This thing is just killer little flashlight. For such a little flashlight, man, that thing is so powerful. So I needed to do a review on that. And I think that's it. So a lot going on here. It's awesome that I'm actually starting to get stuff in from the pass around group. Just to be accepted in that is pretty awesome. Plus, if you guys followed me, you know, I just got this in. This is the KB Knives Jake Hoback designed Sumo. So it's back. I know it's not the Jake Hoback design, but it's made by KB. So they are available in 4 different varieties, I believe. And I picked up this one, the black with they're calling it blue, but it's like blurple. Man, it like changes color and it's just, look at that thing, man. So I picked up this and I got to do the long-term review on this thing. And oh boy, that's just, it was a grail for me. For some people, this is like, oh no, that's just a everyday user. But for me, and where my budget is at, $200, that's like grail territory for me. So I was able to pick this up, really enjoy it. I did not know, and KC, I think, showed us this, that you can actually use that part as the flipper. I wouldn't recommend doing it too much because it does hurt the finger. It's not kind on the finger because I don't think it was really meant to do that, but the action is so smooth that it can be done. Okay, stop. Okay. That thing is so cool. So anyway, I got a lot going on, a lot of things to look forward to. Thank you guys for listening to me blabber. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I'm very thankful. Be thankful to all of your family and everybody that you have, because they're your family, like it or not. But be thankful, and I am thankful for all of you. So thank you so much. Please subscribe, leave a comment, or not. Again, the choice is yours.